Are you just starting your fitness journey and you're trying to figure out how to stay on track and how to stay motivated? I'm going to share some tips with you today. So one of the main things is you have to realize that motivation is going to come and go. It's kind of like being happy comes and goes. None of us stay happy all the time. None of us stay super positive all the time. I heard someone tell me the other day, I was speaking with a friend and she said that we on average have 10,000 negative thoughts throughout the day. Isn't that crazy? And that's just when that's a normal day. That's not somebody who's, depressed. That's just the average human. So motivation, I really like to kind of stay away from that when we're talking about, staying on track when it comes to our fitness journeys. When you're first starting though, it can be a little bit overwhelming, right? So if you have not been doing any sort of consistent workouts, if you have not been following a consistent clean eating plan, and now you're trying to introduce all of that at once, it can get a little bit overwhelming. So I'm gonna share some tips with you on how to stay on track. So the first thing is you need to find your why. Now, finding your why, I don't know if you're familiar with Tony Robbins, but he talks about the 7 layers of finding your why. And you would practice this exercise and grab a friend to help you. And pretty much what your friend is going to do is they are going to ask you the initial question of, why do you want to lose weight? Or whatever your specific goal. So if I ask you right now what your current goal is, whatever you answer, that first answer, that's that question that your friend is going to ask you. So why do you want to decrease your body fat? And then you're going to answer. So your first answer to that might be because I want to have more energy. And then what your friend would do is they would repeat back to you, well, why do you want to lose weight so that you have more energy? And you would keep going. You would keep doing this exercise 7 times until you get to that bottom layer. And that's where you hit your bone chilling why. You might even cry. You might feel goosebumps at that point. And I encourage you to write that down and to have that in a journal. Save that as a notes on your cell phone, your screensaver, so that when you're having a day and you're not quite feeling it, and your motivation is not quite there, you can pull that out and remember why you started this journey. I can't stress the importance of that enough. Another thing when you're first starting your journey is making sure you're taking baby steps. So don't expect yourself to be absolutely perfect jumping in. Don't expect yourself to eat 100% perfect on that new meal plan, or to get your cardio in every day and to get all of your sessions in, and that you're gonna give it 100% during all of your sessions. You're gonna be able to do every exercise super easy. Make sure you're setting baby steps for yourself. So if you're someone who typically eats a ton of fast food and you eat 1 or 2 meals a day, a realistic goal starting out would be to say something like, I'm gonna focus on eating 5 small meals a day. So if I'm gonna focus on 5 meals a day. Now maybe that next week what you're gonna focus on is, I'm gonna eat 5 small meals a day and I'm going to make sure I measure out every meal exactly. Maybe that following week you kick it up and take it a notch even further and say, I'm gonna make sure I'm eating 5 small meals a day. I'm gonna measure out all those meals and I'm going to make sure my meals are portioned based on what I need. And what I mean based on that is, if you're following a meal plan and it's telling you that you need to have, your carbs at breakfast with your protein, with your veggies, and you're having a snack, and then at maybe night you're having your protein, veggies, and a fat, making sure that makeup is 100% correct every day. So making sure for 7 days you're gonna follow that 100%. And when it comes to working out as well, you have to realize that if you have not been consistently working out in the gym, getting back into the gym your first week is tough. It's even tough. A lot of women who come into our program, some of them even do things like run triathlons, and they find that, jumping into strength training is tough their first week. And these are people who are consistently doing training. So you have to realize that your first week of starting any new fitness program is going to be challenging. It's going to be tough. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. You made a huge step by starting something new. You should be super proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. And I might not have even met you yet, but I'm proud that you've taken that step, because that's a step a lot of people really, really struggle to take. And, when it comes to, starting that fitness routine, there are different things that you can do to help, prevent yourself from getting super sore. And that's something that we can talk about later on, but that can help as well. But don't be too hard on yourself. remember that you're gonna get stronger. As you keep going, it's not that the workouts are gonna get easier. If you're ever in a fitness program or you're working with a trainer and things start to get really easy and you're not sore, you need to run. You need to go find a new program because you should constantly be challenged. If you stop being challenged, you're gonna stop seeing results. But what is gonna start happening is you're gonna start getting stronger. And workouts in the beginning were really, really tough for you to be able to do. You're gonna be able to breeze through. So starting out, if you're not able to do a full sit-up, in 2 weeks, you might be able to do 100. You might start out and have to do an assisted pull-up. In in a month, you might be able to do 3 pull-ups, unassisted. So just know that progress is going to come. As I tell you over and over again, consistency is key. Do not get discouraged. Focus on those baby steps. Celebrate those victories that are coming up. And just remind yourself that you have made a huge change in your life. And like I said, I am proud of you. But if you need help staying motivated in the beginning, or if you haven't quite gotten started, you're kind of at the beginning of your journey and you're trying to figure out where to start, let me help you. This is what I do. I've been helping women since 2009. This is something I am deeply, deeply passionate about. I went to law school and I even decided, you know what, I'm gonna stay in the fitness realm. This is what I love doing. I love helping women change their lives. I literally work for you guys 18 hours a day because I love what I do. And I'm on a mission to help as many of you as I can to live the healthiest, happiest life possible. So below you should see a link that you can click. You can schedule a time to come in, meet with me or one of our coaches, and we can help you make a realistic plan based on your schedule and where you're at right now to help you get started, to help you get on track. And then what we're really great at is helping you keep and stay motivated along your fitness journey. So I hope to see you soon.